Hi folks, and welcome back to another Travels of Red Rover. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And where are we tonight, Corinne?
Tonight we're at Zabriskie Point in Death Valley.
It's one of our favorite spots, although it is extremely crowded here tonight. So we've actually tried to go find a mound by ourselves.
Yeah, a little away from the others, not on the main paved parking lot area, but it gives us a good view out over the lovely colored hills.
Yeah, and most of our focus tonight is going to be on Manly Beacon, and hopefully we're going to get a little bit of color above them tonight, where at least we got our fingers crossed.
That is a view up to the standard parking, well, not parking area, paved area for spectators at the Zabriskie Point area, and even out front on a ledge forward of that there's lots of observers waiting for sunset. And if I pan down here toward the parking area, you will see that it is quite busy. Now, we got here about an hour and a half before sunset, so I think that was wise, getting here a little bit early, and then we could wait out until we were ready to come up for the sunset. Out here in front of us, we have these lovely chocolate and vanilla hills, likely some mud flows and sand accumulations from when this might have been underwater. And that tallest peak that you can see there, silhouetted against the back mountains, that is Manly Beacon. It's got a lovely white color with a few little chocolate stripes in it. It's not getting too much sun on it right at the moment. We've got a cloud covering the sun, but we might see it peek through just before it gets to sunset.
Corinne and I love to shoot Manly Beacon. Usually we shoot it from a little further down in the valley because it allows us to actually place the beacon above the mountain range on the other side. However, Manly Beacon has a series of very bright white stripes on it, or uncolored stripes on it. So it can be, if the back mountains are quite dark, it can set out quite nicely against those mountains. So it's actually a really nice subject either in the morning or in the evening. During the winter time, the sun is pretty far to the south, and it allows Manly Beacon to be lit from the side or backside as the sun is setting. In the morning, the sun is also pretty far in the south here in wintertime, and when it comes up, it tends to light the beacon up directly. So the morning will give you direct light, in the evening it's very much indirect light.
Well, our sun has set behind the distant mountain range there. There's a little cloud layer right over where the sun has set. It gave us some nice subdued light on the range of hills in front of us. So that was really attractive. Not ideal, I wouldn't say, but certainly workable. And now we are hoping that this series of clouds up here will get a little bit of bright color just at sunset. Now we're going to have to wait a little while because the sun is just behind the mountains past us, and it will take a while to get right down to sunset, about another 30 minutes or so. So we're going to wait it out.
So when you're out shooting in the mountains, never forget to look behind you. This is actually behind where Corinne and I are facing towards Manly Beacon. And it is just absolutely gorgeous up there right now. Just taking a shot right as the sun is setting, and it's just lighting the top of that peak up there. The clouds have kind of a nice hue to them right now as the sun is kind of shining off them, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous picture. I am shooting it both landscape and portrait because with the landscape mode I can't quite get as many of the lovely clouds in the shot as I can when I switch to portrait.
We are almost at sunset, probably another 10 minutes, and then we'll probably wait around another 10 minutes after sunset for any following up color. But right now I've turned a little bit more to the southwest, back toward where the sun set behind the mountains rather than Manly Beacon, because it's not being well lit anymore. And I have these nice rolling hills in the foreground that are white, and then a nice dark chocolatey brown hill just behind that. And then in the far distance we have the Panamint Range that's deep blue, and then the sky is just starting to get some light up in the clouds. So we have a nice patch of clouds here. We're hoping it's going to color up nicely for us. Here's our view to the southwest, and you can see the various rolling hills leading out in the distance, and then that far distant mountain range with some clouds over it. And those clouds are just starting to get some yellow tones on the underside, quite deep gray blue on the top sides, but we're hoping we'll get some pinks and maybe some mauves just at sunset. Well, we have gotten pretty lucky tonight with some nice colorful clouds here at sunset. We're having to use a few of our graduated neutral density filters to bring down the brightness of the overall sky and still get a little bit of lighting in our foreground, but it's working out pretty well. And we're just working diligently to capture this color while it lasts.
So that was a really pretty night tonight. Corinne, what did you like about the evening?
I got several nice pictures, I think. One toward Manly Beacon, but then the nicest color happened a little further to the southwest. So I shot some of the rolling muddy hills that are pale white and then dark brown, and then the distant blue mountains.
So for me, it was a case of everything happening behind me tonight. It's one of those rules in landscape photography, don't forget to look behind you, where we got really popcorn clouds forming over the mountains to the, I guess that would be east. Yeah. And that was a beautiful shot. We got some nice shots of Manly Beacon, but I think the color filled up a little bit further to our left, maybe to the southwest where the sun went down. So yeah. Anyway, all in all though, beautiful evening. We sure hope you enjoyed the video tonight. It was a gorgeous one. And if you did enjoy it, please give us a thumbs up.
And if you'd like to see more of our videos, please hit that subscribe button.
Right down there. And as always, if you want to know when we release new videos, hit that little bell button that's also down there.
And we love to hear from you, so if you want to leave a comment or question below, we'll be happy to respond to it as soon as we can.
And until next time, bye for now.
Bye for now.